Hiroshima and Nagasaki by Vida Shi and Sam Chu.
This is a map of Japan. Hiroshima and Nagasaki were both located in the southern end of Japan. In World War II, America wanted to quickly end the war with Japan.
It was the American President Truman who was the one that issued the atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The goal of the weapon was to convince Japan to surrender unconditionally.
We have used it in order to shorten the agony of war, in order to save the lives of thousands and thousands of young Americans. We shall continue to use it until we completely destroy Japan's power to make war.
Possible target cities included Hiroshima,
Kokura,
Niigata,
and Nagasaki.
In choosing bombing location, 3 factors were considered.
1. The target had to be larger than 3 miles in diameter in a large urban area. 2. The blast would create effective damage. 3. The target was unlikely to be attacked by August 1945.
At the time, Hiroshima was a city of some industrial and military significance. A number of military camps were located nearby.
Hiroshima was a minor supply base for the Japanese military. The city was a communication center, storage point, and an assembly area for the troops. This was the plane Enola Gay that carried the atomic bomb. The pilot was Paul Tibbets.
The atomic bomb was called Little Boy. It took 57 seconds to fall from the aircraft. It was about 600 meters above the city of Hiroshima. It was dropped on August 6, 1945.
The atomic bomb devastated the entire city, leaving nothing but debris.
Few stone buildings were left standing. Many people were left homeless and orphans, while others were killed instantly. The majority that were killed were civilians.
Hiroshima, once a bustling city full of life, was turned to this.
As you see from this model, Hiroshima was totally wiped out except for a few buildings partially left standing. The river, once blue and useful for the Japanese, was now polluted.
Even after the first atomic bomb, the Japanese still refused to surrender. The U.S. next targeted the city of Nagasaki.
3 days later, the second bomb, Fat Man, was dropped on Nagasaki on August 9th.
Just like Hiroshima, the whole city of Nagasaki was utterly destroyed.
Few people survived, many were injured, and a huge number were killed.
Those that survived had to face new struggles. They were left stranded in the streets without food, shelter, and medical care.
The death tolls were 90,000 to 160,000 in Hiroshima and 60,000 to 80,000 in Nagasaki.
However, the casualties were also high. 60% died from flash burns, 30% from falling debris, 15 to 20% from radiation sickness, and 10% from other causes.
6 days after the detonation over Nagasaki on August 15th, Japan announced its surrender to the Allied powers. Signing the Instrument of Surrender on September 2nd, it officially ended World War II. Today, Hiroshima has been rebuilt. This building is one of the few left standing after the explosion and is still visited.
This is the Hiroshima Peace Memorial, made in honor of the victims.